Hello. I am back once more with a topic I have recently been dying to talk about, my opinion in the Need for Speed franchise and a brief interlude about racing game fanboys. I personally like the Need for Speed franchise as a whole. While I enjoy the older Need for Speed games versus the newer offerings, I do not outright hate all games in the series after Hot Pursuit 2. For example, while Underground and Underground 2 were average in my opinion and I did not enjoy them that much, they also established a concept in the series that cannot be overlooked. That feature, of course, is gameplay centering around a career mode. Even though Need for Speed is not the first racing franchise to have this feature and Underground was not even the first Need for Speed game to have a career mode of sorts, Underground and Underground 2 were the first games in the Need for Speed series to center around the concept. Bottom line, even if I am not that wild about Underground and its sequel, they are not totally irredeemable. In fact, I find good in all the Need for Speed franchise to different degrees, some games being more enjoyable than the others and some having deeper gameplay and better graphics. I will admit I was a shade fanboyish about the older games for a while, but I am over it and I never chewed anyone out for liking other racing games or the more recent Need for Speed games during that phase. I was just naive and a bit too idealistic about my expectations for the series, but again, rest assured, I have matured. As for fanboys, I haven't been as aware of fanboyism within subsets of the racing game community. My guess is I haven't looked hard enough and these fringe portions of the fanbases are not as widely discussed as, say, Weeaboo or Sonic fanboys. As YouTube user The Side Mission said in a video of his, there is a rationality and a weird kind of religiousness about racing game fanboys. From what I have managed to gather, I agree. Aside from strong loyalty to their series of choice characteristic of a fanboy, they also tend to be unusually technical and formal in their arguments yet still manage to be insanely spiteful. To conclude, I have a message for racing game fanboys, though I am almost certain they will not listen. If you prefer a certain series over others, that is fine. We all have different tastes, you included. But being condescending and snotty towards fellow fans of your respective series with different preferences and people who favor another series entirely is ludicrous. These are games and are meant to be fun, but it's people who are over-opinionated and prejudiced that ruin the appeal for almost everybody. In short, respect the opinions of others, shallow your pride, and loosen up. With that, bye-bye.